had my fair share of women, and in my dating experience, I've come to learn that you have to be careful who you mess around with. I remember back in high school, I once dated this light-skinned chick. Our relationship was still kind of fresh at the time. She was happy that she was dating somebody older. I was just happy I was dating someone I could finally bring home to my dad. Hey dad, I'd like you to meet my new girlfriend. Her dad's from Africa, and her mom's like Scottish or some shit. But it still counts though, right? Anyway, one day I invited her over to my house. I didn't have a car at the time, so we had to take the bus. As luck would have it, halfway to my house, the bus just breaks down. So we were forced to get off and walk the rest of the way. Might I add that at this point, it was pouring rain. And by the time we got to my house, she was drenched and pissed at me, which I didn't understand because it wasn't my fault that she didn't bring an umbrella like I did. Apparently I'm the only one who watches the news in this relationship. So being the gentleman that I am, I offered her a change of clothes just so she wouldn't be sitting in my house soaking wet. At least not from the rain. So we're chilling in the basement watching by far the best date movie ever. Shut up, you saw that coming. So we're sitting like really close to each other, and I'm waiting for the perfect moment to move in for a kiss. I don't know whether to do the arm stretch and bring her in, do the brush of the hair followed by the head turn and kiss. I'm mapping all the shit out in my head because it was our first kiss, so I wanted it to be perfect. So I finally get the courage to move in for the kiss, and I turn her face towards me and I do my thing. She goes, hello, what are you doing? We're gonna miss the movie. Miss the movie? Bitch, if you haven't already seen this, then we have a fucking problem here. I was really taken back by that. Because when she said, hey, let's watch a movie, I didn't think she meant that shit literally. I just thought she wanted some background noise while she played with my genitals. So I'm like, whatever, and I continue watching the movie. 2 minutes later, she goes, you know, on second thought, I've already seen this movie. And now she is on top of me. And we're finally making out. But in the midst of us kissing, it was missing something. I mean,
it was bad. It had no fire, no energy, no nothing. You know, when I kiss a girl, it must pop, pop, pop.
I mean, shit, I was in high school. It could have been my fault. I don't know. It wasn't good. So during this terrible makeout session, her mom calls, so she goes upstairs to talk to her, and her mom tells her that she's coming in 20 minutes to pick her up. So after talking to her mom, she comes back downstairs hoping to pick up where we left off, and I was kind of like, you know what, I'm good. I kind of want to see how Batman gets out of this. I could tell she was a little upset with me, but after that kiss, I really had no interest in taking things further. Her mom comes, picks her up, she leaves, I rub one out, go to sleep, that's it. So the next day, I'm in school, I'm walking down the hallway, and I notice several girls that I didn't even know giving me cut-eye, looks of disgust, appalled by my presence. Later that day, I come to find that my ex had told all of her friends, who then told all of their friends, that I tried to get this bitch out of her clothes and then forced myself on her. Now, correct me if I'm wrong, but that's basically a subtle way of saying that I tried to rape this chick. Fellas, do you see how easy a man's life could crumble by the fabrications of an angry woman? I mean, all we did was kiss. I didn't even use tongue. Okay, maybe I used a little bit of tongue, but I didn't force it in. So of course I confronted her about it like, yo! And she denied every last detail, saying she didn't say shit to anybody. But I knew she was lying. The rumors started to spread, and before long I had like 20 people asking me what happened last night. And all I kept thinking was, oh my God, I'm going to jail. Now, on the good looking scale, I consider myself a 6. A 6.5 if I've had my hair cut. Hence the hat. Now, do you know what criminals will do to a 6 in jail? The same thing they'll do to a 10. It's jail. They don't have standards. Now, like most stories that happen this way, this could have ended a whole lot worse for me. But actually, it turned out okay. I didn't know this at the time, but my ex was known for being a habitual lying bitch. She also played baseball and was built like a brick shithouse. So a lot of people found it hard to believe that me, being built like an 8-year-old schoolgirl at the time, could be capable of forcing myself on her, or anybody for that matter. And I was relieved by that conclusion, but I couldn't help but feel oddly offended by that at the same time. Anyway, we obviously broke up, and I learned a very valuable lesson that day. When I become rich, forget the rims, forget the fancy cars, the first thing that I am going to invest in, hidden cameras. I am going to Big Brother the shit out of my house. Any girl that wants this dick is gonna have to come to my place. Bitch can't accuse me of rape if I've got evidence. Your Honor, I would like to plead not guilty to raping this woman in question. In fact, I got proof. Go ahead and run the tape. Any minors in the courtroom? Cause you know, this tape gets a little graphic. I'm just saying, you know, I pussed it. Damn. I'm sorry. Can you believe that? Saying I raped her. You know what, if that's the case, Fast forward to a minute 15 in the video. Look at that. Look, see, look at that. She's trying to fit 5 anal beads up my ass. She only got 2 in there though. Your Honor, if anything, this bitch raped me. I'm free? You ain't fucking with me, right? Oh, snap. Man, get the shit off me so I can Dougie the fuck out of here. Let this be a lesson to you motherfuckers out there. Always hit record, bitch.